Okay, I feel like this helps just a little bit. Three, two, one, action. Hello, welcome back to my live streams that I normally do. Obviously, I do every weekend. Hello, beautiful people, beautiful humans. Wow, I'm positive I just stole that from like the Zag Zag show. No, I did when I said that. But you all beautiful. You all beautiful. Never forget that. So for today's live stream, basically I attempted to draw like a little humanoid figure. So far I've only got it sketched out, but the idea of like all of this is just to like try and like sketch out like I guess something with wings. Like I'm trying to see if I can sketch out this um sketch out this drawing with wings, although I'm positive they're gonna come out more like I don't want to say like pixie like, but yeah, most likely that will definitely happen. Ooh, you're my virtual angel. Da 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 da. Oh oh oh. Oh oh oh. I'll be there for you when your wings break. Letting go of you, that's a heartbreak. In my Eden. Is it Eden? 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 Probably. Hmm. So let's see here. What should I talk about? Okay. So today obviously it's Saturday, right? It's Saturday. And today while I was at work, apparently I found out that my coworker, who I normally work with on the weekends, he apparently got ill, I guess. He got ill. I don't know. I can't really say much, but all I know is he got ill and he was unable to work today, which I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It did kind of suck, but the weird thing was I surprisingly handled like my job today with like almost zero stress. That is really interesting. Like, because here's the thing though, weekends were very busy and we pretty much had like a full packed house. And then when I started, I was freaking out because I was positive I wasn't going to be able to do this. I wasn't going to be able to like do my job right because the last time we ever had a full packed house and there were people like coming in and out, I had nearly passed out at my job that time. And I think I did a live stream about it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to like see like if there was like a time I ever liked um yeah, if I made a live stream about that. I think I did probably. Yeah. But yeah. So anyways, um yeah. Today at my job pretty much I told myself, you know what, today wasn't gonna be about me feeling stressed out or anything like that. It's about putting myself, think of like today as a challenge and like you're challenging yourself to deal with a lot of people who expect you. So this is what I got so far, by the way. Yeah. So yeah, I decided to challenge myself today while I was at work. And or I told myself like at my job it was gonna be a challenge. And it was a challenge that I accepted. And surprisingly, it did not end badly. It did not end badly. Um, Downside was I did have to work a little bit extra longer, which obviously I didn't hate because that meant like at least another hour's worth of extra pay. But yeah, um, definitely, definitely was very stressful. I will say it was definitely very stressful, but I think I may have handled it with grace, with some grace. And well, I didn't necessarily freaked out to say, more so I was calm. I was completely calm at my job today. Um, Even if it was a little bit, like I said, even if it was a little bit stressful, I still managed to, I guess you say, like, surpass all the craziness that was going on. But yeah, and now I'm here. And well, I did meal prep one of the foods that we normally have for tomorrow. Well, actually, a few, so I don't really have to worry about so much food tomorrow. But yeah, let's see here. Anyways, so I know one thing I want to say that I know normally Saturdays you'd see me just like painting on the floor. Here's the thing though, after today it pretty much wiped me out. So really though, yeah, me painting on the floor is gonna like wait until tomorrow, if that makes sense. Yeah. Also, if anyone's wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie, it is because I'm just not loving myself right now. Meaning that I am not loving my appearance. Which I know sucks to hear, or isn't something that I'm supposed to say, but it's just that I have one of those days where basically I just don't feel confident in my appearance, especially my face and how I've been dealing with some crazy acne. So, yeah. But yeah. But anyways, now I'm here and all I can say is I feel pretty okay. And I am waiting to see like when I save up enough money to go get a haircut next week because I'm in desperate need of a haircut, okay? That is all I can say. That is all I can say. That's all I can say. Like, I have been in need of a haircut for a few weeks. So, yeah, and I'm gonna be planning on going to get a haircut next week. So, yeah. Da, 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 da. Wow, I completely screwed up that part. I'm just gonna like, yeah, that one's like, oh, 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 oh. Sorry, got a notification. I'll be there for you when your wings break. Letting go of you, that's a heartbreak. In my Eden. Sorry, I was watching Virtual Angel by Artemis. If you don't know who Artemis is, it's a K-pop group consisting of 5 members. Hopefully I'm saying their name right. Jinsoul, Hasul, Kim Lip, Hee Jin, and Cherry. Hopefully I'm saying their names right. Yeah. So what's interesting about them is that actually those 5 members actually used to be a part of a group called Luna, which if you don't know who Luna was a 12-member group under a company called Blockberry Entertainment. Yep. Wow. That is wow. But anyways, so yeah. So yeah, I before I like here. Here's what I got now. And now I'm just gonna add some color to it. I'm thinking something, yeah, sorry. Thinking a little bit of blue. I figured switch it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Because why not? But yeah. So, anyways, let's see what else. Yeah, so I I actually do enjoy listening to Artemis, the K-pop group, because I don't know why, because the first time I ever heard of them was in I think it was when they started in 2023 when they debuted. Now, what's actually interesting is just the fact that like those members used to be a part of the very popular group Luna until the whole Blockberry Entertainment lawsuit situation, which quite honestly, yeah, it's kind of upsetting because apparently Luna was set to like make another debut, but they had a member that was departed because Blockberry decided to lie their butts off. So, yeah. But anyways, so yeah. And then they moved over to the company they know as Mod House Entertainment. So, okay, so here's what I got now. Uh, I find it very interesting how like people will show up on my live stream and then immediately they're gone just like that. I'm guessing I'm not as entertaining as I think people want me to be. But yeah, I guess I'm just not that entertaining because I don't know. Like I try to be, and then immediately it's like, wow. And here's the thing though, I don't know if it's like the audio, because half the time I assume it's the audio because I've had a few incidences where basically my audio just did not work as well. So yeah. And I'm positive this is the first time in quite a while actually where I'm live and no one's in the chat, which honestly though, that's actually pretty normal for me because here's the thing though, I am a small content creator, which means obviously, I don't like have a lot of I don't know. I mean, I'm very thankful for the audience I managed to grow thus far. But yeah, I think it's just that I need to find more of like my footing in life, actually, too. Because I can't believe we're already in March, or March is almost ending. I can't believe it. Can't believe March is almost ending, and well, yeah. Can't believe March is almost ending, and I'm shocked. Like, bro, how is March almost ending and we're about to enter April? And April is a very interesting month because on one side of my family, it'll be my cousin's birthday, which I can't believe my cousin will be turning 16. Like 16. My cousin will be 16 next month. Like, holy cow. Where did the time go? Because the last time I knew him, he was a little baby. Okay? He was a little baby. And then over time, the more like I grew up, which I understand that meant he would also grow up. And I was just like, wow. There's like, he's really. Like, here's the thing though. The first time I ever saw my cousin as a teenager, I was like, whoa. Like, it just shocked me. Like, my jaw just dropped. I was like, wow, my cousin's a teenager now. And when, even before that, Excuse me, sorry. Even before that, I saw that my cousin was the post that my aunt and uncle had made about his first day of middle school. And I couldn't believe that. Still can't believe that. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, it is a sweet tea. It's called Liquid Death. Um, it is a sweet tea. This one's a sweet tea lemonade. So it's a lemonade and a sweet tea all in one, and has agave and vitamins. So yeah. Also, interesting if you want to know, I have actually been trying to cut back on a little bit of my energy drink usage. And by that, I mean I've been only drinking energy drinks on days I'm supposed to go to work. So today was the day I had an energy drink and I was live and at my job. But yeah, now I'm just like my energy's just shot. I don't know why. I think it's just that I don't know how to explain it, but when I stopped having an energy drink, like the first time I did it, I told myself I was just gonna like stop having an energy drink for the day because I recently bought these protein drinks that I thought, okay, maybe I could try them. You know, they look good, they seem good, and I did buy one. Okay, I went to the store and bought a protein drink. Okay, please don't judge me. It's because I said that I wanted to have better eating habits, and well, um, yeah, that first day without an energy drink, I kid you not, my brain was like, "What's going on?" Because here's the thing, though, even on my days off, I would have an energy drink, but now I have not. I decided to try it again this week, and well, I had I decided to go 3 days without an energy drink, and I kid you not, they were the worst 3 days of my life. Well, technically the first day. The second day was kind of like, okay, a little bit of a pick me up. Third day, it was like, okay, okay, I got this. I got this. Yeah. But yeah, seriously, no joke. Going 3 days without an energy drink was driving me crazy because it was like my only source of like really like giving me energy, I feel like, to do pretty much anything. And it showed even when I was at my job, because when I was at my job and I had an energy drink with me, I was alive, I was awake. Honestly, though, it was just a lot better. However, though, when I went to after I left my job and I had to go to the store today, I decided to buy two more of the energy drinks. Because here's the thing, though, I already bought a can a day before today, so pretty much, yeah. So pretty much, I was just like, okay, all good. And I bought more protein drinks because, not gonna lie, some of them are pretty good. However, though, I do not recommend the caramel latte protein drinks just because here's the thing that maybe I'll just take this hoodie off. Yeah, this is what I meant by earlier in my live stream, by the way, when I mentioned that I'm not really proud of my hair because my hair looks like this. Like, what is this? What is this? This looks like a square. Looks like a square. I don't know, because here's the thing though. Whenever I go to the barber shop, okay, I always feel like at some point they're gonna butcher my bangs, okay? They're gonna butcher my bangs because it's either like, because here's the thing though. apparently they think like I get my hair like this, like they swoop it. No, I just let it grow forward. I just let it grow like this way, not to the side or anything like that, because it's just not me. So, yeah. So half the time I assume it's because, yeah, so half the time I assume my bangs are butched. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is what I mean by my hair, how it looks. Um, I've been live for like over 20 minutes. I don't think anybody said hi. Hello. Yeah, and sorry for like the lack of content this week. This week's content just drained me a little. That is all I can say. It drained me a little. And sometimes even I need a break. Okay, so I just got done working on the background for this. Okay, well, at least I feel like it looks like. So, okay, here's what I got now. I feel like I could do something with the eyes. Hold on, let's see if I can do something with the eyes. Like, I'm just gonna do like a little sketch here. Ooh, those eyes. I don't know if I like I'm doing good or if I'm butchering them. Hold on. Okay. I mean, the eyes. Well, I guess. Well, this one looks okay. Wait, I don't know. This one looks okay to me. This one, I'm in question. So, yeah. That's all I can say. I'm very much in question about that. But, you know what? It's not going to stop me. It's not going to stop me. Yeah, so basically, I will have a, what do you call it? A humanoid creature with like little fairy wings, I'm guessing, or what are they called? Dragonflies? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, prepare to see a very messed up version. That is all I can say, which I'm very sorry for. I'm very sorry for. That's all I can say. Oh, I had a plan. I had a plan for this, and well, yeah, it just. I feel like I butched it a little. Okay, now let's see here. We add the blue. Okay, so here's what we got now. Okay. Now let's add some gray because I feel like it needs like a little bit of gray here. I'm gonna do like gray for the shirt though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think I think that if it like comes together, then maybe it'll look okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna normally I post these after like I'm done, so I let you guys decide how it looks. But yeah, but yeah, I mean it does look okay-ish, at least to me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to really show you guys in the post or post it and have you guys take a look at it and tell me what you think. But yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Butchering with my singing skills, huh? La 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 la. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to sing You Make Me Feel. Who is it by again? I don't know. That song apparently came out in like I want to say in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. Not gonna lie, whoever said like 2026 is the new 2016, they're really trying to bring that vibe back. Just saying. People are really trying so hard to bring that vibe back. I don't know why, but they just are. Which, I mean, I'm not hating the idea. I mean, because, I mean, imagine like going back in time and like, you know, 2016, like what were you like in 2016? Me, I was traveling back and forth from homes because I was a child of divorced parents. Um, but yeah. I will say though, I told myself like I want this year in 2026 to just be like, I don't know, just something. Like I want 2026 to be like my brand new 2016, meaning like I want to go out there more, I want to travel, I want to explore, I want to feel more secured in like jobs. Yeah. Basically, I feel like I'm begging for a lot in 2026. But yeah. But also, I think like that's very wishful thinking. Because there's a literal difference between acting and doing what you want. At least that's what people tell me. So yeah. Yeah, sorry. So currently right now I am coloring in the wings with a different shade of blue. This one, which shade is this? I don't know why, but every time I see this color, for some reason it makes me think of like ocean, the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, I can tell today's live stream, I think, is just not it. But okay. Yeah. But I will say though, it is not gonna lie, I do feel a little bit calmer or a little bit more relaxed today, I guess. I don't know why. But anyways, so I am almost done with this, and like I said earlier, I will be posting this later today, so that way you can go and check it out for yourself and tell me what you think in the comments below. Okay, so I think I should be done with it now. There. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. Here, I'll show you. It looks, to me, terrifying. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Yeah, so to me, finally here. I. Yeah, you're finally. Congratulations, Stray Kids. I think you're like the only one, though. Yeah, so I've been talking. Dude, I found H. H. Who's H? Yeah. So, anyways. Yeah. So here's. Ta-da. Hello, how are you today, by the way, to those who are showing up? How are you today? Wow, and I can't believe like my live is getting like more active. Oh my god, it looks so good. Aw, thank you. Yeah. I decided to attempt to make wings. Obviously they did not go as planned, but you know, it's the thought. It's the thought, I feel like. It's the thought. Maybe, because here's the thing though, I do not know, obviously I don't know how to draw wings. I am practicing more and more, so yeah. Really love your drawings. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. Yeah, today I just decided to draw because today after I got back from my job, I am just wiped out from not wanting to paint today because my coworker, he ended up not showing up because he got sick, and really though, I can't really argue there. I can't really argue because about that because why would I get mad at someone for getting sick? I even called him and he sounded terrible, okay? He sounded terrible. Like he was coughing and I was just like, "Hey, listen, if you can't show up to work today, then well, since you didn't show up for work today and just by the way you sound, I don't think you should show up for work tomorrow." But yet he kept on insisting saying, "Please, yes, I will come into work tomorrow." And I was just like saying, not if you sound like that." Because here's the thing, though. I'm not trying to make him not show up to his job. I'm telling him this because he sounds sick. And if he was sick today, what are the chances are that he'll actually be sick even more tomorrow? You know what I mean? So I'm just advising him, to like stay in your bed. Like, get some sleep, get some rest, because you sound terrible and do not show up for I don't know, a few days at most. Yeah, I get it. Exactly. Like, I'm not trying to tell him like how to do this or that. I'm just telling him to, rest, get some sleep, okay? And then when you're like feeling better, you can come back to work. Like, to me, that seems logical, right? It seems logical. I don't know to like if many people will agree with me on that, but hey, if you know someone that's sick, right? And they have the flu and they want to come and visit you somewhere the next day, but they are still sick, I mean, wouldn't you tell them to like stay in bed and like not go anywhere until they're, healed or feeling better? That is all I can say. Because, yeah, I'm just saying it's better to, rest up and then, risk the chance of getting anybody else sick. Okay? I've already been sick once this year and I'm not getting sick again. Because when I did get sick, I didn't even know I was getting sick. Okay? Oh, congratulations. You're saying that he's handsome, you're handsome, and you'll have wonderful babies. Okay. Um, Important question. Did you ask him about that? Um, I mean, hey, if you met someone and they treat you nicely, that is all I can say, okay? But take the steps you need before you do anything too crazy. That is all I can say. Just take the steps because, yeah, sometimes relationships can be a handful. That is all I can say. I am so sorry, but I need to go. I'm going to sleep. Bye bye. Take care. You too, Stray Kids lovers. See you tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, so take care and sleep tight. And I will have this posted later today, so yeah, so you can tell me what you think. I'm just working on the outlines. One can dream. Yeah, one can dream of the perfect romance. You know what I think? It's all those Hallmark movies that just like try to make them seem so wonderful. And also all those crazy TV shows about crazy couples ending up together. I'm sorry, I just don't understand 90 Day Fiancé, okay? I just do not understand 90 Day Fiancé, okay? So you're telling me you are engaged to someone for 90 days, but you don't really know them? You don't really know them other than their picture. Seriously, other than their picture. Like, do you not understand? Like, I get it, it's TV, it is television. I understand that. But still, I don't watch Hallmark. They cray. Yeah, Hallmark movies are crazy. I think it's because like they set up everything to be like so simple, like a boy meets a girl, or a man meets a woman, or a woman meets a woman, or a man meets a man. And it's like one of those seasonal. I don't know why, but for me, every time I think of like Hallmark, it's always like one of those seasonal seasonal movies, like around Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, yada, yada, yada. And then I'm just like, oh no, this person found true love on Christmas. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out why my last date did not go well. Yeah, that is all I can say. Hallmark rules. Okay, then, well, hey, that's your opinion. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying I hate Hallmark. I just really don't understand most of its movies. Like try to like make I don't know why, but I'm always, I try and try and try and get into Hallmark movies, but you know, people just have different tastes. That is all I can say. People just have indifferent tastes. Okay, that's all I can say. Okay. So I think I'm done with this. Tell me what you think. Ta-da. Yeah, and like I said, I will have this posted later today. So if you want to, you can go and check it out when I post it, and you can comment down below and tell me what you think. Did you intentionally? Yes. Okay, let me explain though. Let me explain though first. Okay, let me explain though first. So, first of all, they were shut. They were like eyes closed. Like, you know what I mean? I had the eyes shut. But then I thought, maybe I should do like some eye colors. And then when I tried to sketch them out, yeah, that's how they turned out. Basically, basically, I butchered the eyes. I butchered the eyes. Okay, I butchered the eyes. That is all I can say with the eyes. I butchered them. Okay, let's get one thing straight before I post this later. Just know I butchered the eyes because originally, like I said, I had the eyes shut like this. Like, I had them shut. And then I decided to open up the eyes, and instead the eyes ended up asymmetrical. So, so if you're asking me if I did this, if I did the eyes intentionally to be asymmetrical, the answer is no. um, Originally, like I said, the eyes were shut, but then I decided to do some open eyes because I thought, oh, maybe it looked like too much like it was sleeping or so, but yeah. So I decided to fix them, or at least attempted to fix the eyes. And this is what I got. Yeah. So, yeah. But like I said, I will have this posted later today, so that way you can comment on it. You'll be rich. Well, that's rich. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, I'll have this posted later today, but before I go, I want to say thank you to everyone who has shown up on my live. Even if I was like 30 minutes in my live and there's like no really not much going on, but so I will be live tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and tomorrow I'm hoping that I'll have the energy to paint on the floor like I did last week. We'll just have to wait and see. But until then, make sure you are subscribed, you turn on the bell notifications, and if you enjoyed this live stream, please hit the like button. And like I said, I'll have this posted later today so you can tell me what you think. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I hope you have a good day and or night. Okay? And one last thing. Mwah. Bye.